Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So today we are looking at the new Axie Forge feature that Sky Mavis have released, and basically this means you can make your Axies into sort of PFP characters. So you can do some customization. You can actually make GIFs of them. So not a massive feature, but sort of like a nice feature that some, I guess a lot of people who play Axie sort of have an Axie that they really like, maybe because they think it's cool, or whatever reason we have for liking our Axies. Maybe it's a sort of rare one or something. So there's some stuff we can do. So this is some of my Axies. So I'm going to pick this one here, Drug Buddy. So these are not particularly rare, these ones, although they are quite, because I started playing early on, these are quite low ID numbers. So I think there's about over 11 million Axies out there now, and these ones are, their numbers are in the sort of the low teens of thousands. So anyway, so you can do this with any of your Axies. You just go to, you just log in, and then you go to manage an Axie. So let's go and manage my good chum Drug Buddy. So I've just called him that because his eyes are funny. So obviously we get the data on him. So he's done some breeding and created these children. I didn't do any of that, I don't think. This is someone did that. And here are his parts. So I could sell him, I could breed, I could gift him to someone, I could release him. Or here we have the Axie Avatar Forge. So let's see what we get here. So it's very simple little sort of pickup here, so we can mess around with some background colors. Obviously he's sort of red, so we might want to have something that sort of works against the red. I'm not a great artist, so I don't know. Probably something a bit lighter. Maybe that's a bit too garish. Maybe he was a bad example to choose. I don't know. That's not terrible. So there we have a preview of that. I don't have any accessories, but if I had accessories, I could toggle those off and on. I could do the shape, obviously, depending on where you want to use it. I could do a close-up there. So Axies are not really designed for this, I don't think, particularly as a circle, because it's, and even there, the sort of crop's a bit odd. Obviously, you can see it's animated as well. But we should probably, I think, go for full body, and maybe go for that. So, if we're going to do animation, we can have some fun. You can stand on a ball, scratch his back. Which is, oh yes, very scary. Might have a bit of that. Yeah. Oh, surely backflip. Oop. Oh wow. Oop. No, I think probably. Let's get ready. Oh, get ready. Sort of the same, isn't it? I think threatening. I like the most. So I could obviously pause it, and then go a close up. Or have my full body one there. It'll look a bit weird because he's sort of not centralized there, is he? So maybe you can mess around with it. So let's download the image, and there we go. So if I wanted to now use that, I should point out there is also a you can do a transparency. So if you wanted a transparency, you can do that as well. But there we have a very simple little tool to use. But I just think sort of quite a nice thing, because people do really care about their Axies. Maybe we'll start to see a bit more people use them on Twitter and that sort of thing. Not that people don't use them on Twitter, but I think in general, Sky Mavis is now sort of pushing all aspects of Axie being a sort of community and being sort of socially based, and having ways for people to sort of find themselves and sort of have that glue that holds sort of communities together. So not a big thing, but I think quite a nice thing. So anyway, that's what you do if you have an Axie. And Axies currently start from about, I think they're about sort of $1.5 now. So probably, I mean, they're very sort of not particularly powerful ones in terms of the game, but sort of now is the time to start. And in fact, if you download the new version of the game, you don't even need any NFTs to start playing. So from that point of view, it is the time to start. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. See you again soon.